Hi, this will be a Blitz tutorial series on Python programming. So before we start, I'll show you the tools we'll be using and how to set up your system so we can run efficiently. Now here we have a Python download box. Basically, you have two versions. We'll be using the 3.5, basically anything 3.0 or above. All you need to do is hit this download button and the latest one will come out. For example, right there, my executable has come out in the bottom left corner. With that in mind, we also have a online version of Python. It's called Visualize Python. This is where you can type in code and visualize execution. I particularly like this type of software because it allows you to show and see what the Python is thinking and is using in its memory banks. So let me quickly type in an example here. 1, 2, 3, and visualize execution by clicking this button. Please be sure that the upper above the box that is 3.3. Visualize execution. You step forward. You will see that in the right side of this middle line here, there is a count that has appeared to be 0. You have X that points to a list of objects. This is basically Python's way of representing information, and Visualize Python helps you see that. If you need to change the code, go back to edit code, and you can do that there. This is merely an online version. The executable version, or the one that you've downloaded, if you do download it, will run on your computer. They run exactly the same way, with exactly the same code. Only thing is you can't see the internal workings of Python. So these are two tools that we'll be using for programming. Next, I'll show you a quick community that helps people learn programming. It's called Stack Overflow. I've merely searched convert string into integer in Python, and then add a Stack Overflow. It comes out as the first link. Click that link, and I have an example. The query. It says I want to turn tuples into integer. How is it done? And on the bottom here, your answers. The important part is the int. Some people can use map. You have various others, different solutions. The solutions can be quite varied. Generally, I go to these sites for the very basics. So I forgot how to use the integer, or I forgot how to use a for loop. I use this site to quickly refresh my memory. Many things are quite specialized, but you just need to get a gist of the functions. This is the same search screen, so let's go to the challenges. Now, with any programming, it is good to start with some challenges after you got some basics. There are two sites I go for challenges. The first one is CoderByte. They've recently made their site a paid subscription, except for these ones I'm highlighting right now. You see there's an unlock symbol next to it. It just means that you can use these challenges without having to subscribe. So let's go to simple adding. If I click it, it'll ask you to start coding. Select Python, start coding. If I remember correctly, this uses Python 2.7. Yes, it does. It uses Python 2.7. So the coding would just be a little bit different, but the theory will be the same. Alternatively, you don't actually need to code in this box here. You could just ask for the question, which is here. Look at the question, go back to your visualize, and code it in there. CoderByte also offers a tutorial on Python. So right here, Python. And these are all the starting course material in Python. These are not video based, they're text based, and it allows you to get your feet wet with coding. The other challenges I like is HackerRank. These are not paid, they are free for anyone to use, and once again, it is a series of challenges. Once again, you do not need to actually program in this box here. you can just take this question, go back to Visualize Python or the Python you've downloaded and code it there to see the code run. It is always good to start with challenges after you've learned some basics. I will be going through some of these challenges, and I'll show you how I solve them one step at a time and annotate as I go along. At the end of this series, I will do that. And welcome to programming.